Hello, and welcome to another episode of Understand Nation Produce X101 Fantasy Draft. We are our second episode, now that we just got done with the second episode of Produce X101. Disclaimer, we may have some spoilers, so if you have not watched episodes 1 and 2 yet, and you don't want us to spoil anything, then go ahead and pause this video, we'll get caught up, and then you can rejoin us. So, for this episode, we'll be doing our trades. Aura, do you want to go ahead and lay down the rules for the trades?
Okay, so for the trades, we are only having 3 choices for our picks. So basically, yeah, it's 3 choices. We're limited to these 3 choices. We can either choose to trade with each other, or we can choose to trade for a non-chosen member. The trade can only happen if, like, let's say I wanted one of Jihoon's trainees or he wanted one of my trainees. We'd both have to agree to trade those trainees with each other in order for that trade to happen. Otherwise, we either keep the trainee or we switch them out for someone else that we want from the rest of the lineup. Is there anything else that should be added to the rules?
Yeah, so just like with the previous episode, we'll be going with the randomizer to determine who picks on the first rounds, and then we're gonna go with the same Swedish style pick. Swiss style. Yeah, sorry. I'm actually used to calling it round robin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll go with that. And Nick, you got anything you want to add?
I don't have anything at the moment. So.
Cool.
Should be fun.
Yeah. In fact, just to get something out of the way, is there anybody who actually wants to trade amongst the teams, or is everybody wanting to pick amongst the unchosen?
I say let's get to that milestone, because since Nick's the first one, I say if he has a member that he wants from one of us, he will go, hey, I want maybe YG's Wang Ji Hao from my guys, for example. Then I would go, alright, well, I want your Warehouse Jo Sung-yeon, and then if we both agree to switching, then I'm just picking the first people from our list, by the way, so this isn't a confirmation. Then we'd switch. Otherwise, I'd say we just figure out from there.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, when you look at the post-trade lineup portion, we've already cleared out the trainees that we were planning to get rid of. That already makes it easier to kind of determine whether or not it's even a viable trade.
Right.
So otherwise, you may have to also take a look at who you're willing to give up.
Yeah.
So just to smooth things along. So Nick, why don't you go ahead?
Okay, so the first trade for me, I'm going to be releasing Jo Sung-yeon, and I'm going to be picking up DSP Media's Sun Dong-pyo.
Of course you would.
Of course I would.
Alright. Because the randomizer put me second this time, I will go next. Since my trainee got, so for those who don't know, my trainee got, axed before the second episode. So I will be trading my JYP Seobin for, Wee's Johan.
That's another one I wanted.
And now it is back to Jihoon.
Alright, so for this one, I'm going to go with Jellyfish's Kim Min-gyu.
Don't do it. You
Yes.
would do it. You
Yes.
would do it.
So, because even though he didn't do too well in the evaluations, he's diligent. He definitely saw how hard that he was working and the effort that he was putting in, and he's very good looking. He reminds me a lot of Aizwan's Hyeon. She didn't do that well in the evaluations, right? She got D ranked, and she even took on like that for their first competition. Like she took on that rapper role, which she had never done before. So but she challenged herself to it, and now she's kind of like shoehorning to that role now. But yeah, no, he reminds me of Haewon, and I think he's gonna do really well. So
Okay.
it's my pick now again
right.
for the second round, and for this one, man, I want to get another. Yeah, I'm gonna go with another individual trainee. I'll
Okay.
make 3 in my entire lineup. Choi Siwan, because he was a really good singer. Choi Siwan. All right, so Aura, that's up to you. That's all you know.
You just took my second choice. I hate you right now. Alright, well, so I'm actually going. I feel like some people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm actually going to drop my YG trainee.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna trade Wang Junhao for. So I'm actually going to pick up Starship's Hong Jin.
Yeah. He's
Because,
another one I had my eye on as well too.
right? Like, he actually surprised me from, after seeing him actually try to take on that leadership role for dancers in, like, the X group.
Yeah, no, he like when people challenge themselves like that, it's very endearing.
Right. So, back to Nick.
You would. Okay. I gotta think about this one for a minute. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna pick up an individual trainee.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a stretch. I'm going to be trading out. Oh my god. Everyone works Kim Dong-gyu.
Okay.
I'm going to be picking up. I gotta think about this. Yeah, I'm going to pick up Lee Eugene.
Oh wow, you're actually gonna go for him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the actor kid.
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
actor. Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, Lee Eugene. That sounds so familiar. Okay, yeah. Nick's 10 again?
Yeah. Boy. So my picks have been taken.
I mean, you don't have to trade.
Yeah. You
Oh
can just
no,
pass.
I gotta get rid of Sungjun. He's not performing well to my standards. Why does Jihoon take everyone I want? Why do you do this to me? Okay, I'm gonna go for another stretch. I'm gonna go for risk. I'm gonna pick up Sidus HQ's Park Sun Ho.
Oh man.
That's hilarious. Am I the only one who doesn't know their last names?
I mean, I'm just looking at it on the Produce X 101
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Okay, so I guess it's my turn again. Okay, so I still am so surprised that, I just dropped it. Well, I had to basically drop one of my top from the big four companies, and then I expected more from YG. But So I am actually going to drop Around Us's Choi Si Hyuk. And I know this guy didn't get as much screen time, but I actually kind of liked him from watching the few moments with him. So I wanted to pick Nest, from the guy from Nest Entertainment, Yun Sol.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another one that I wanted to.
Yeah, he really got my attention when he was helping the other trainees.
Yeah, no, that was, yeah, he definitely got on my good side with that. So, well, I still have backup picks. So, for my final pick, I'll be going with Esteem's Yuri.
That's an interesting pick. Or
Yeah.
you're not in a good spot at the moment.
No, I'm not.
You're going with the pretty voice does not seem to be working well for you.
No, but I feel like the ones that I actually liked most of the ones I picked, to be honest, because I felt like they gave the most interesting results.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm actually really happy with my Hongyi Chinese choices.
Oh yeah. Those guys I thought were really like I was really cheering for those guys. So
Yeah. And then same with Nam Dong Hyun from the South.
yeah. I was actually really surprised too with how close our two teams were between me and Nick for the
Yeah.
pre-trades.
Yeah, I hate you guys.
There's only a 6-point difference.
Mine's nearly a 300 difference, dude.
Yeah, and as of the post trade, I mean, it just made it way more evident.
Oh yeah. We gained over 100 points on our teams.
We both have very intimidating rosters.
yeah. And I was talking to Aura about this earlier too. Like, you know, when they showed the TOP Media dudes and Plan A dudes,
Mm-hmm.
they showed them in the same segment because like they were both like debut dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of felt like I won a small victory when my guys got graded A and yours got graded B.
I know. I watched that and I was like, Gene's not gonna let me hear the end of this.
Well, but then like when you look at the end results for episode 2, you get the last laugh because your guys are ranked higher than mine.
Yeah, you mean our post trades?
Well, for the TOP Media guys.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
They're ranked higher than my Plan A dudes on average,
Yeah.
anyways.
I think it's gonna be really interesting to see who comes back from X rank.
Yeah.
Because there's gotta be just one that just destroys the charts.
Well,
I mean,
so that's
Eugene is already doing well and he's X ranked.
Well, and the one dude that Aura picked up, which one was it?
Hyungjin from Starship.
Yes, yeah, Hungjin. He's guaranteed to move up, and I think he's gonna get picked up for A rank. But
I wouldn't go for that far. He still needs a lot of work.
I don't know. Maybe they'll see something, or because like he really put it together for his reevaluation performance.
Mm.
And based off of how the episode went too, I can definitely see him getting a lot of support from the viewers.
I can see Tony getting a lot of support too.
Oh yeah.
The scary thing for me is I'm just waiting until Aura's roster makes just like a complete 180.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's what makes us that to me is what makes this really exciting because, yes, we're competing with this game of ours, but I'm honestly cheering for every single one of them. Like I don't want, you know what I mean? Like I said it before, like I'm prepared to have my heart broken, 90 times or how, yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm already cursing at you guys, by the way, just so you know.
So Aura, since we are both, and I still am, big fans of Jo Sung-yeon, what is your opinion on me releasing him?
I actually, so while I am sad for him. I was thinking I did actually, because you notice I didn't pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
Because he the moment you dropped him, he became a free agent.
Yeah.
I didn't pick him up because I didn't feel like he was gonna get enough screen time.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I need them points, man. I need them points. If you're not gonna get enough screen time, because I've like Yun Sol, for example, he didn't get a lot of screen time, but I feel like there's potential for him to actually get a lot of screen time later on.
Oh yeah, based off of the glimpses that we saw from
Right.
the last episode.
Right. So because you know, if someone gets a lot more screen time, more people are going to start supporting them a lot more in the future. So they're going to get farther. I feel like, you know, the pre-choices were just like, okay, this is everyone before the actual, like, us knowing everything, but now it's time to get more strategic.
Yes.
So we all gained over 100. I think
Yeah.
Jihoon had the biggest. No, I had the biggest increase.
No, Jihoon did.
180. I had
Oh, no.
186.
Oh, yeah,
increase.
you had 186.
Almost 200 points. But the thing that makes Jihoon so close is that I have like pretty low ranked people. Like I have 87th and 62nd and whatever. But Jihoon has like, I think his minimum is like 56.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So I have a lot of people in the higher ranks, which is carrying me right now.
Yeah, for me, I have a lot of more riskier ones, but I feel like with these riskier ones, I think it's gonna be a lot more fun and more hilarious if they actually like debut.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think your lineup. I would say Aura's lineup is actually the most interesting.
Oh yeah. Aura is definitely like Aura's lineup is definitely fan favorite, but me and Jihoon are out here competitively. Like I want to win this.
Well,
So
I don't know. Like my lineup at this point has gotten to be more about like who I'm rooting for now. Because like even let's see, Side Stage Keys Park Sano. I wanted to grab him because like I was cheering for him. Like yeah, he's going back to that dream. You know, so.
Yeah, that's the only reason I want to pick up Sundong Pyo is because I'm like, wow, like you're actually really good, and I want you to be in that lineup.
Yeah, he's really good. He's got that bright, cheerful energy. Like he's very lovable.
Right. Yeah.
He's very lovable, and yeah, it's funny because like it's not just with the people in his group, but like just among anyone. Like any crowd that he falls into, everyone would just love him. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think he definitely like one of the top contenders currently to debut.
Oh, for sure. I definitely feel that way. And with Starship Sungjin,
Yeah, him too.
Mm-hmm.
he I thought he did so well. Like as far as like not so much like in his performance, but like as a trainee, right? The way he tried to take on that leadership role, and the way everybody like really just rallied around him.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, cause he's X ranked, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was doing really well, and I mean, for someone of younger age to take on a leadership role like that is a hard thing to do.
And especially for his personality type, right? He doesn't come off as like that strong alpha male,
Right. Yeah.
But he was willing to try when no one else was, and was it when the mentors like walked out on them and they all just like rallied around him and they just got right to practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Like was that not like uplifting seeing that scene?
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then for me, Jihoon's second pick, Choi Soo-won. I really wanted him.
Me too.
Like when I saw like his story about him being rejected so many times, I'm like, oh, that I want to root for this guy.
Especially with how well he just belted out that those vocals, right? Like he's very talented.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And effortlessly too. Like he made it look really really easy when everyone else was like so intimidated. So then for you guys, who was which group or individuals were the biggest disappointment?
YG. YG, originally Starship,
Yeah.
But-
Starship really let me down originally.
but then seeing them going through the training, my opinion of them actually improved. YG just didn't make it. So YG, their trainees kind of let me down, and then they just didn't get a lot of screen time.
Yeah, I mean, for one, they really did get cocky, based off of their label, right?
Hmm.
And seeing them get served that humble pie, yeah, it's really interesting to see how well they'll pull themselves back from that.
Yuehua really let me down, honestly.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too.
I mean, you look at Yuehua, and I don't think any of them rank well.
No, not at the moment. The
And-
highest one is 41. That's Sungyeon.
Yeah, and that's disappointing at best from a company like Yuehua,
Mm-hmm.
where you currently have people actively in Eyes One right now.
Hmm.
You've got a reputation to live up to, and you just kind of flopped. I think Starship really made a comeback for me.
Right.
I mean, they're kind of working their way into proving why they have had a person debut in every single produce group so far.
Yeah.
But at the start, it was a letdown at best. Woolim really had me let down at first too.
Well, I thought they pulled it well though, or put together well.
Yeah,
I actually considered about trading my Willem trainee for Minsel, but I was like, nah. There's a chance that he could come back. There's a chance he could come back.
that's why I kept my Woolim trainees, is because
Yeah.
they really proved to me that they could come back, because none of the Woolim trainees were ranked good at first.
No.
Right, but they made good progress.
Yeah, and like Cha Jun Ho now is sitting at 11th,
Yep.
which is really good.
So then, going to the other direction, rather than biggest disappointment, who do you guys see as being like the dark horse?
I really really hope that I don't even really know. I mean, everyone that I am really cheering for is really high ranked as it is now. But I definitely think that dark horses like Sungmin So from SF, or any of like the really bottom people I really want to come back. WM.
Right.
I'd love to see them. I mean, obviously for me, I'd love to see Urban Works Kim and So do better than 87th. But I think the biggest one for me, the biggest person I'm rooting for, is Sai Chi Hao from Source.
How about you, Aura?
So, most of my newest picks have been like Johan, Hyungjin, and
Insol?
Yeonsol. Yeah, but out of those three, I'm rooting for Yeonsol to get a little bit higher because of what he showed during C. He showed what he could do. So if he starts ranking higher, I'd be happy for him. And I also feel like Tony could also get a lot more support eventually.
Right.
But one of the biggest problems is with Hong Yi is language. They do have a bit of a problem with language. So if they can't overcome that, I feel like that's going to be the biggest obstacle for them to move forward.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't be without precedence, though. I mean, just take a look at Eyes One.
Yeah, but because if you look at Aizuan, Nakwa and Hitomi have vastly improved their Korean.
Hugely improved, yeah.
And Sakura is coming along, but again, she's a little bit older, so it's learning
It's
a
harder.
second language. Yep, it's definitely harder.
Yeah, past 18 years old, it's basically basically a given that you're not ever going to be fluent in whatever language you study after that. As far as myself, I really see Eugene being the biggest dark horse, because even though he's ranked high at the moment, based off of his skill set and what he's shown, I just don't really see him going the distance. But that's not, and again, it's not to say that I don't cheer him on. Like, I would love to see him go the distance and even debut. Like, that would be amazing. But I remember very distinctly when I watched his promotion video before they episode 1 debuted, I passed them over. Like, even though I was going off of my strategy of picking whoever got like the most likes and whatnot and views, he definitely did get a lot, but I passed him over because I just didn't see it. And
Yeah.
from what we saw, again, it's like, I know he will get better. He will put in the effort, the diligence to improve his skill set. I just don't think that he's gonna go the distance.
Yeah.
My main reason for picking him up at the moment is I really, really admire his drive.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, and I'm willing to sacrifice that slot to just show that, like, someone, because I want to believe that someone with that kind of a drive can do it, even though they're not like the most talented.
Oh yeah. And I think that among your lineup, he's the most exciting. He's the most exciting pick in your lineup.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely the one that from yours, I'm definitely looking at either Eugene or Dongpyo for
Or
you.
Sunho.
I'm not looking at Sunho right now for his, but I am definitely. Wait, am I? Oh wait, yeah, no, I am.
Yeah, he's also the actor who gave up on that dream and went back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my main driving force in this entire team right now is Sun Dong-pyo.
Yeah.
He is that guy that I'm going to really, really watch closely.
Yeah, I want to
Because
say
I do
that.
believe he has what it takes to be in the debut group.
Yeah, I want to say that he is your strongest pick for a debut member.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Woo-sok is up there though. He has
Yes.
consistently been in for these last 2 episodes. I mean, he only dropped 2 ranks.
Well, not to mention too, like he's got that valuable experience.
Right, yeah.
It's already making a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. And having that experience is great. I'm kind of surprised no one picked up the number 2 slot currently,
Yeah, I mean, I
which
look
is
at
brand
it
new.
and I don't know.
I mean, he jumped like 12 ranks.
Yeah, but I was going off of kind of a mix of speculation, really, of like who I think is exciting and I really want to cheer on, but actually has that chance of realistically going the distance.
Me,
So-
I wanted to go with risk and reward.
Yep, high risk, high reward.
Right. Like I mean from Jihoon's choices, the ones that I'm actually really looking forward to seeing go the distance is Jellyfish's Kim Min Kyu and the Plan A members.
Yeah, and another one too is Hamwon Jin.
Mm.
Yeah, he was your dude's BFF.
Right. So
I'm really gonna be paying close attention to Hidaka Mahuro from Jihoon's team.
Yeah, because
I really want him to. I think he's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
It's just he has yet to prove himself.
Yeah, because like he got his confidence shook, and I think that once he kind of hunkers down and gets the confidence back and throws himself into it, I think he will do very well.
yeah. And then well, I think we should close this out, and because we've been going longer than we expected.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
All right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the next episode will be, our next episode will be after the 5th episode of Produce X 101, which is when the first round of eliminations will happen. So
we'll just say after the first eliminations are done with, cause
yep. Yeah. So expect a tear-filled episode from us as we as we get our hearts broken. So.
Not me. My 11 are staying in.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still gonna cry for the dudes that for the other dudes.
That's true. You're right.
You know what I mean? So again, I'm cheering for every single one of them. So
I'm cheering for most of them, mostly mine, mostly mine.
So all right.
Well,
we'll see you guys next time.
It is.
Bye.
see ya.